Planet Everything here, and today we're going to be looking at how I get these shots from overhead. So, if you've seen the Loot Crate unboxing video or the Google Pixel Book video, I did an overhead shot, and that was achieved by having a second camera up here that was recording straight down, and I'm going to explain to you how to make that, and it's actually really inexpensive. So the first thing, let me just take this out of the normal spot. So there's a Canon T5i here, which is capable of reflecting the image, and actually you can have whatever kind of camera you want here, as long as you can see what you're looking like, because sometimes it's kind of hard to imagine that, especially when you're not straight on looking, and so that you can really line it up with your table beneath you. So that is that. And then over here, actually, I have a camera slider, and that's kind of unique because this is just a ball head mount that I picked off of one of the broken tripods, and then I attached it to a camera slider. This camera slider actually has quite a lot of mounts on the bottom of it, which is very helpful, and one of them actually would attach to one of my green screen poles. The green screen pole, probably about $15. And yeah, it's only standing on 3 legs, and that weight is just there because those weights are what is holding this down. So this is actually a weight bag that is used to hold down the bottom of these lights so that they won't fall over and break the bulb like I have done once before. But instead, I'm using a counterweight to make sure that the camera does not fall over onto my head. And I have a lot of confidence in this little system right here because I've never had it fall. It really isn't close to falling. Like, look at this. If I kind of hit the front of it a little bit, the only thing it does really is wobble, because this pole right here isn't the most sturdy of things, but it holds up just fine because of the fact that this is just screwed into here, and it adapts to a ball head mount for the camera, and everything worked out really well. I put this together in like 5 minutes with stuff that I just had lying around. I don't know if you guys all have this stuff. If you have a green screen and a camera slider, you might actually have all this stuff. So it's a really simple setup, and you'll notice that up here I have the T5i instead of the ADD, and that's because in case it did fall down, because I do leave it up there all the time because it would take forever just to take it down and put it back up every time I wanted to use it. I don't want it to break a $1,000 camera opposed to a $500 camera. So you can actually do this with a phone or something like that. If it's a phone though, you might want to put it on selfie mode, and you might actually be able to do this a lot easier if you're using a phone. But this is a really easy way to do this. You can even use, I'm sure the heavier the weights you have and the more sturdy of a green screen stand you have, the better you can do this, because the only limitations right now are what the green screen stand can hold, and the weight bag has weight in it. And the camera slider itself is made out of pretty solid metal, so I'm not really too scared about that snapping or anything, and the rest of it is screwed in really tightly. So that's actually all of this video. I will do my best to see, maybe I'll have the links in the description of what you want, but if not, then just look up green screen stand, a camera slider that's like really cheap, and if you don't already, then a tripod head that moves. You can get like plastic ones, I'm sure, for like $15, and make sure that they all have holes that fit to each other perfectly, because if not, then it just doesn't work. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much of this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, please share with your friends, because, you know, sharing is caring.